meet Libra. Libra, sun sign, rising sign, and or moon sign. This is a 2-week reading for all you Libras. Starting today, the 4th of March, 2023, we are streaming your reading live on YouTube and on Twitch. Moderating for us today over on YouTube are the lovely Shirley and the lovely Dre. Moderating on Twitch is the lovely Honeypaw. Thank you so much, moderators. And thank you, Libras and friends of Libras, for showing up for this 2-week reading for all Libra, sun sign, rising sign, and or moon sign. I am, yes, reading with the Salvador Dali Tarot. And I have already purified with this beautiful vervain by Panier des Sens. And you can find out information about each of those products in the video description of this very video. I'm not going to make the mistake of trying to shuffle these riffle-wise because they're too long. So, here we go. Like I said, this is a 2-week reading for all Libras, sun sign, rising sign, and or moon sign, starting today, the 4th of March, 2023, going out to you whether you're watching live or whether you're watching on a restream. So that does end up being a lot of Libras watching this. So if for some reason it doesn't seem to apply to you personally, it just may not be your reading. In that case, just disregard it. Check out maybe the other zodiacal readings for your other signs, or remember that we have general reading for all signs each and every day. But Monday, you can find those replays for your signs on YouTube and on Twitch. If you'd like to give us a donation, you can do that by going to paypal.me. Paypal.me/Ariel Gatoga. I'm not very good at this, am I? PayPal.me/Ariel Gatoga. If you're watching live on YouTube, you could use a super sticker or super chat if you feel like giving a donation. No, you can't. See, I keep doing that because it's in my brain. We don't have super stickers or super chats yet on this channel because we're so new. So you have to use paypal.me/Ariel Gatoga if you want to give a donation. We will have super stickers and super chats after we hit the 4,000 watch hours. So that's coming up in probably a couple months. We have a shop at arielscornershop.com, arielscornershop.com. We make a small commission off of each and every sale. We appreciate your support. If you are watching on YouTube, make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell. If you're watching on Twitch, make sure you follow us and watch our videos on Twitch without any ads simply by subscribing to us there. All right, Libras, I think I've got this. Very challenging little deck for me to shuffle. Let's see what's in the cards for those our gorgeous, beautiful, amazing, and wonderful Libras. Thank you so much for tuning in today. Let's see. We've got the Empress. Nice. We've got the King of Cups. Very nice. And we've got 2, 4, 6 of coins. Well, you're doing great, Libra. Everybody wants to be a Libra today. You're doing very well. All right, so the prosperity that you're experiencing is because of your poise. We know about this with the Empress card. Now, a lot of you are experiencing prosperity in ways other than financial right now, and that's fine. I mean, prosperity is your birthright, and many of you are more in a spiritually prosperous place right now than a financially prosperous place. And you, some of you are wondering, well, what about, couldn't I have a little bit of both? You know, and it's saying yes, but there's the 6 of coins is talking about how you're probably not capable of reaching for the prosperity financially all by yourself right now. So it's saying it's okay. Call on that solar light to do it for you, and all will be handled. All will be taken care of. So if you can call on that solar light specifically and just mention to the solar light as you're going into it, and what you're doing is mentioning to yourself that you're going to surrender. You're going to give up. You're going to let go of all of your ideas about what financial prosperity is supposed to look like for you, what money's supposed to look like for you, what you're supposed to do about money, all of that. You're just going to let the solar light reorganize it for you. Now, this is not an abdication of financial responsibility, and that's what a lot of you, where you get tripped up, Libra, because you are so responsible. You are so good at things. You know, your Libra is one of the signs for money. It's balance sheets and balance. A lot of the balancing with Libra actually is financial balance. That's why whenever, you go out to dinner, give the check to the Libra. They'll be able to figure it out. They got this, right? They'll make sure everything is perfect. So it's not that. So it can be challenging for you to give up your idea of financial prosperity to the sense of a higher power, because you think, well, wait a minute, I have to be responsible. This is what I do, And so what you have to understand is that when you give over your will, if you will, to a higher will, what happens is that your will just becomes transformed. It just becomes upgraded, and it's still going to come through you. It's still going to come through you. It's not that Spirit's going to say, well, I know you're good at this and I know you're good at that, but we don't want you to use your gifts. We're just doing everything for you. That's not what we mean. When you surrender your financial experience to the solar light or to a higher will, it then is going to instruct that part of your mind at a higher level on how to respond differently in ways that you wouldn't be able to figure out all by yourself. So you're not abdicating responsibility when you surrender your situation to the solar light. What you're doing is you're asking for it to be reordered, reorganized. You're allowing yourself to say, I don't know. I don't know what to do. I don't know what my highest good is here. I know what I think it is. I know what I think I want, but I'm at a point right now, this is you talking, I'm at a point, solar light, where I'm willing to just completely trust you. To completely trust that you know better what's going to make me happy than I do. Why? Because you know me as a soul, and I've forgotten me as a soul. I only know me as an ego. I want to know me as a soul. I'm getting better and better and better at that. But right now, there's a disconnect, and I don't know how to take all of this wonderful prosperity that I'm finding in non-financial matters and apply them to the prosperous matters. I keep trying. To the financial matters. I keep trying. I keep working at it. But I'm not getting it. So you have to show me. I'm willing to let go completely of what I think I know. I'm willing to let go of my need to be right about my financial situation, my need to be right about how money works in my life, my need to be right about my past, my need to be right about my future, any of that. I'm at a point where I'm willing to say, I don't know. Now I'll tell you, no matter what the issue is in any person of any astrological sign's life is, if they have an issue that's stumping them, and they just say, I don't care I really don't care anymore how it works out as long as I'm happy. You take over. You show me. All I want to do is be happy. I don't need anything to work out in a certain way. As soon as anybody does that, and they're sincere about it, it's almost instantaneous that things just go click and change and start to turn around. Not because you're so stupid and infinite intelligence is so smart. It's just that you're in a state of confusion. You're in a state of fear. You're in a state of not understanding, right? And that's called the human condition. And so it's not an abdication of responsibility or a confession of your stupidity when you call on this higher power and say, I don't know, I can't handle it, I'm clueless, you take over completely and I'll do what you say to do. That's not what that is. It's an indication that you want to be more intelligent. You want to access your intelligence better. You want to see things in a new way. You want to be taught altogether new. It's like if you say you're an artist and you had developed a habit in your drawing that was really stifling you and making it so that you couldn't express yourself fully, and you finally went to some teacher, and the teacher said, well, try not holding your pencil like that. It's no wonder you're having trouble. Learn how to do it like this. And if you were to say, well, no, I like it like this. This is the way I've always done it. This is the right way to do it. Well, then that would be what you have. But if you were willing to say, well, they're so good and I'm not able to get this done, maybe they're right. Maybe I will try this. And maybe you struggle with it for a while. And you let them help you. And you let them help you. And you let them help you. Pretty soon, you learn the new technique and your art gets better. And it's almost like that old way of doing things becomes a distant memory. Just like when I was little and I had a lisp. I had a really profound lisp. I mean, it still comes through occasionally, but it was really profound. And I went to a speech therapist, and I only had one meeting with this woman, and she showed me how to make my S's. And I went home and I tried to sing Jesus Christ Superstar because it had so many S's. And I said to myself, this is impossible. There's no way you can sing your S's like that. And about 3 days later, my lisp was gone because I just kept trying it over and over again. I kept using that new information. The same is going to happen with you, Libra, for your money. It's just going to be like that. So call on that solar light. If you don't know how to do that, I haven't even opened your reading yet. If you don't know how to do that, you could use my solar light meditation and just really allow yourself to say, I don't know. I don't know. I'm willing to be shown. I don't know. I'm stumped. I'm doing something that's not working, and I'm willing to be completely re-educated in this. All right, we have the star. You've been doing really well. You have been doing so well, Libra. Wow, 2, 4, another 6. So you've got 6s up the wazoo here. You've got so much solar light coming in. So the burdens that you're carrying right now, that's another thing to call on the solar light about, because you're not going to be able to lay down those burdens by yourself just because you think you're responsible for them. So there's a lot of burden that you're carrying right now because you think you're supposed to. And a lot of you don't even know you're carrying those burdens. You know you're not 100% happy, but you don't get it. But if you call on that solar light and you say, help me to unburden myself, the solar light will, for all intents and purposes, just say, here, let me have it. I'll take it. I'll take it all. I'll take all that. You don't have to have that. It'll take all those burdens, show you how to be prosperous, and you're going to be fine. Just that. But you have to get to the point where it's okay, where you know it's okay for you not to figure it all out yourself. It's okay that you don't have all the answers. It's okay that all of your experience and education and stuff like that isn't enough sometimes. It doesn't make you bad. It doesn't make you defective. It just means that you're a human being. And it's okay to call on that part of your mind, which is really what the solar light is and what your inner guidance is, that is superhuman, to help you in places where you can't help yourself. Now, the star card is talking about how your past is being really healed right now. And when your past gets healed, your future gets healed. Your present gets healed. So all that stuff that you're doing, the spiritual work that many of you are doing is working. It's really, really working. But don't confuse the fact that you're doing such great work and it's working with this erroneous idea that many of you get, is that since that's true, therefore I should know how to take care of this. I should know what to do about that. I should know. I should have that. My ideas. Me. That's a lot of that burden comes from that thinking. So allow yourself to just notice that you're burdened. Many of you, like I said, don't even get it. Some of you do, some of you don't. Know that you're burdened and say, I don't know how to get rid of these burdens, but I'm willing to be shown. I'm willing to lay these down. And call on that solar light and just say, I don't want this anymore. I want peace instead of this. I don't want financial fears anymore. I want peace instead of that. I don't care anymore how it works out as long as I'm happy. I really don't care how it works out as long as I'm happy. Well, infinite intelligence, that solar light isn't going to say, well, the way that you're going to be happy is just to be, kind of cool with being poor or kind of cool with having burdens. We're just going to show you how to tolerate it better. That's not how that works. It's that since you're releasing your hold on it by saying it should look like this or feel like this or this, when you're releasing your hold on it, it gives a point of entry to that solar light to come in and just go and fix it and change it and reorganize it and make it work according to the way that your soul wanted you to be in the first place. And then all the finances become happy, all those burdens are lifted, and then you get to actually have a good time. One more thing real quickly. I know we're running over, but I want you to spend time at least once a day asking yourself, what would a happy day look like? What would a happy day look like? What would it look like? What would I be doing? Get real specific, even if you want to write it down. What would a happy day look like? And then call on that solar light and say, I want you to give me this happy day, and I'm going to stay out of the way completely. I'm not going to make decisions all by myself. I'm going to listen to your guidance, and I'm going to let you show me how to have that day. And once you can do that for one day, you can do that for every day. Thank you so much for spending some time with me. Thank you so much to the amazing moderator team. Today we had Shirley, Dre, and Honey Paul. We'll see you in 2 weeks for another reading, Libra. Blessed be.